How you doing? I am doing amazing and I'm so happy to have you here. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. Please, oh please, subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. If you are a regular, thank you so much for being my day one, for allowing me to inspire you each and every time, and for sharing my content with your friends, with an auntie, with an ex. You never know whom this channel is gonna help, so spread the word. And yeah, I'm excited. Today's video is gonna be about the main tips or the main things you should do in order to prepare for that online interview or to increase your chances of getting that job online. Actually, the 5 major tips that you need to ace that online interview. I was interviewed online for my first job. I applied online, did everything online, processed everything online, got interviewed online, got my offer online. So everything happened online, and most likely the recruitment process will be happening online, regardless of whatever season or situationship is happening at the moment. So this video is going to equip you with the tips and I'd say the know-how on how to ace that interview. So without wasting your time, let's get right into it. So the first thing I will say is do your research, due diligence. Research that company. I know initially you did research the company whilst you're applying, but this time it's time to go hard. Research. Know what the company is about, know when it was founded, know the values, know the goals, know the aims, know how many people they recruit, what they're looking for, and their employees. I mean, if you can stalk your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend or your boyfriend's or your ex-boyfriend's girlfriend or your girlfriend's or ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, but you get the point, you get what I'm trying to say, right? It's the same way. You should check out this company that you could possibly be working for in the future. Know everything or most of the things that you should know before that interview, because this will build your confidence. You will know the answers to most of the questions that they would ask. For example, if they say, oh, we're looking for somebody who's hardworking, who is patient, who's good with students, who's outspoken, who is good with children, then when they ask you, why do you think you're a good fit for this company, you take those main points and you give them back to them, you know. So it gives you a lot of confidence as well when you're answering some of those questions. And also, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. I know some of these companies will ask you, why do you think we should employ you, right? And you pick some of those stuff. And another question that they usually ask is, why do you want to work for us? What do you know about this company? So if you've done your research, you know, oh, okay, you are student oriented, you are child oriented, you do a lot of NGO work, you offer volunteering opportunities within the role. You have all these things that you could say that would totally blow them away. So research and be confident. Okay, the other thing I'd like to talk about is how you should dress. Okay, no, this is not appropriate, because the thing is, you want to show up and show off. So it doesn't matter if that interview is online or if it's face-to-face. Treat it as seriously as you would an interview that you are going to, you know, a face-to-face one-on-one interview. All right, so get that blazer, get that suit, get that shirt, and look good. Remember, you are not the only person that they're interviewing online. They're interviewing a whole lot of other people as well, and you don't know what the other people are doing. People like me, okay, we like to go all out. Like, you start that interview and you are blown away. So if you're going to be competing with somebody like me, you need to up your game. So my point is, you don't know whom else they're interviewing or who else is competing against you. So give it your all, give it your best, look good, look on point. Thirdly, they might just ask you to do a demo lesson. But usually they'll tell you before the interview to prepare a short lesson, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes of how you would conduct a class. So sometimes they might not ask you, but I would say it's always a good thing if they have time and you have time to be proactive about it and say, hey, I've actually prepared a short lesson for you. Would you like me to conduct it? It shows that you are a proactive person and that you were prepared for it and that you are organized. So if they do ask you to prepare a demo lesson, YouTube, Google lesson plans, Google how you would conduct a lesson. They might say, okay, we want you to do maybe a speaking lesson, a writing lesson, or a reading lesson. How would you conduct it? How would you do it? What activities would you facilitate to make sure that the students learn this particular skill? So Google, and just also YouTube. See what other people have done, how they have conducted their lessons. I actually used YouTube, and because of the TEFL certificate that I had done, I was able to draw some inspiration and some tips from that as well. We had to do a lot of lesson planning for different things, so I just took one of the lessons from there and I just used it as a demo. And sometimes before you even have the interview, when you are applying, they will say, okay, they will ask you a question. What would you do? What reading activity would you do with students that are 8 years old? Or 28-year-old students, what reading activity would you do? And they want you to write that down. So when the interview comes through and they ask you to do a demo lesson, you can always take that and implement that in your interview, in the video. And so it goes back to the point that I mentioned as well, to just be prepared. Ask other people that have interviewed with the same company what they liked, what they wanted, what they're looking for. And when it comes to the demo lesson, you can always ask them as well to help you with it. Don't ask them to spoon feed you. Ask you for pointers and for guidelines on how to handle that particular interview or the lesson or the teaching style that they like. The next one is something that I found to be very, very important, and it makes a good first impression. It makes a really big impression, and this is researching and preparing questions to ask them beforehand. This shows that you did your research, that you are interested in that position, in that company, you know what they are about, and it's not just one-sided. It's not just about what can you gain from me, but what can I also gain from you. You know, it's a two-way thing. And I've always found that candidates that usually ask recruiters questions have a better chance of being recruited than those that just, you know, when they ask you the question, do you have any answers for us? And you say, no answers at the moment. It's just a bit, it sounds so like a desical, you know, a bit lazy, a bit laid back. But if you actually say, yeah, I have a few questions actually, it shows that you've been actively searching and looking into this company, and you want to contribute, and you want to know how you can best work within the company as an effective individual. And last but not least, the most important question that I've asked in interviews and have found to be quite useful is the question, what should I do to excel in this position? Or what can I do, or what do you think I should do in order to be a good employee or to better benefit the company? That question will show the recruiter that you are willing to learn, that you are eager, you know, that you're not just coming with a big head and expecting things to just run just like that, but you are willing to know what the company is about, how they run things, and how things are done in the company. It also shows the recruiter that you are the kind of person who's willing to progress within the company, willing to do your best and to excel. And they want people like that. Nobody wants to work with somebody who's just there and happy with that in that position, who's doing the bare minimum. But they like people that go the extra mile. And this question will tell them that you are willing to go that extra mile and to be a better version, a better employee. And these are the kind of questions that stick at the back of the mind of the recruiter when they are now looking at the people they spoke to, which one to pick, which ones not to pick. Because what you need is that last question that leaves a lasting impression. I mean, you've made good impressions throughout the interview, but this one question will make them think a little bit more about you. And yeah, those are, from my experience, the main tips I can say will help you with an online interview. So do your due diligence research and be confident, be lively, be active. You can't imagine just interviewing somebody and they are just not even paying attention. They are doing whatever. They are not. It sucks. It's horrible. You want somebody who's alive, who's active, who will answer the questions. Tell us about you. Well, my name is Julia. I have a degree in this. I did this and this and this and this, and I'm so excited to be part of your company. I can't wait to contribute this and this and this. Keep them captivated. It's an online interview. Things can get boring very, very quickly. So keep that energy and keep it interesting. Make them laugh a few times. Laughing always breaks the ice, and it always makes that interview very enjoyable. So guys, this is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, share it with a friend, and in the comment section, what would you like me to talk about next? And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Wait, before we go, you know what we always do? So breathe in. I am a boss. I am a boss. I am a boss. You are a boss, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Bye.